Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the JP Football Podcast. I am your host, of course, Josh, and yeah, I'm doing this. It's currently afternoon here, early afternoon. So again, I don't know how the lighting is with my camera right now. I don't know if I look worse than usual with it, but yeah, so I wanted to do this video really quickly because I just saw a couple of Everton transfer rumors and some potential news. And there's not really too much going on with the football club today, but there is another thing going on with the PSG that I will mention a bit earlier. I feel like I'm mentioning them in every other video because, well, again, they've just got a lot going on, haven't they? And it's very interesting to talk about. But right now, we're going to jump into some Everton transfer rumors and potential news, maybe some potential signings. And so we're going to start with the first one that is completely 100% controversial to what I talked about yesterday. All right. So listen to this. So, according to Colombian journalist Pipe Sierra, Porto did not agree to a deal including James Rodriguez for Luis Diaz, and they want him to stay unless they receive a huge offer. Porto are asking for a price that is too high for Everton to pay. So again, that's according to Colombian journalist Pipe Sierra. This is the first time I've ever heard of this guy, Pipe Sierra. And again, yesterday, Fabrizio Romano said something completely opposite, saying that a deal was talking, things were going to be in place. So do with that what you will. But I trust Fabrizio Romano more than this Colombian journalist. But then again, with literally 2 days left to go on this transfer window, who knows at this point? Honestly, who knows? So take everything with a pinch of salt is what I would say a little bit. But if it is true that, Porto just straight up didn't agree with, James Rodriguez on a swap deal for Luis Diaz, plus, money, cash considerations, then, I mean, again, oh, well, it is what it is. Again, Luis Diaz, it would be great if we could get him, but if we don't, that's fine as well. But that also means that James Rodriguez will be staying at Everton for the remainder of this. Well, the last couple of months until the January transfer window opens. But I don't want to talk about the January transfer window until that rolls around. But again, once this transfer window does close, that does mean James Rodriguez will have to remain at Everton for a couple of months. And again, who knows if we'll get playing time. I assume if he will be staying, which is what it seems like at this point, if he will be staying for a few months, I assume he'll get, a couple games here and there, but that's going to be about it, and not too much else. So, I don't want to put a damper on things, but that's probably just the truth of the matter. And that's honestly all I got to say about that. But again, Everton, if it's true that Porto are asking for a price that Everton aren't willing to pay and it's too high, also makes total sense because, Moise Kean to Juventus has not been made official yet. And who knows if we're even going to get the 20 or odd so million euros, which is not, should be higher. But, who knows if we're even going to get that money right away. I don't believe so. So that's that. But the next transfer rumor excites me, gets my hopes up a little bit, but it's very exciting. So according to the Daily Star, Everton are considering making an offer for Jesse Lingard in the next 48 hours. Now, I know a lot of people don't like the Daily Star. A lot of people don't. From what it seems, a lot of people don't like the Daily Star. I don't know if they're just not reliable or if they're full of crap or what. But look, rumors are rumors, and some rumors can be exciting. And for me, this is a very exciting rumor, okay? I like Jesse Lingard a lot, okay? A lot of people aren't, well, more recently, I feel more recently, a lot of people like Jesse Lingard a lot more than they did like 1.5, 2 seasons ago when he wasn't doing anything at United. But when Lingard went to West Ham, I thought he was going to do pretty well, and he did. He was amazing for West Ham last season on loan. And I'm honestly very surprised that they didn't sign him to a permanent deal, although West Ham are currently flying right now in the league, kind of like Everton in a sense. So, who knows about that? But look, I spoke to the Everton fans that I spoke to last season about Jesse Lingard, because when he was doing his stuff at West Ham, I remember asking a couple Evertonians, hey, would you go in for Jesse Lingard? Would you do it? And I actually think all of them said no. So as far as Jesse Lingard goes, I'm actually one of the few Evertonians. I'm in the minority here. Usually I do feel like I'm in the majority of Everton fans, but right now I'm in the minority. I'm one of the few Everton fans that want Jesse Lingard to come to this squad. Majority of Evertonian fans, as far as I'm concerned, don't want Jesse Lingard. And to be honest, I don't fully necessarily understand why. He's only 28. Okay, it's not that old. It's just not. He's somewhat peaking right now. He's playing really good football, and again, I think Jesse Lingard would be awesome for Everton. I think it would be a fantastic signing for Everton. Okay, I mean, he could, if Everton play right in like a 4-2-3-1, or even, I mean, honestly, even a 4-4-2, or any formation that involves us having to play a center attacking mid, a cam, a number 10 role, anything like that, Jesse Lingard would be the answer to that role. He would be the key to that role. Okay, he would be a much more reliable option than the likes of, let's say, Alex Iwobi. Okay, he's a better option than Iwobi. He's more reliable than Iwobi, and I think he can produce more than Iwobi. And again, Iwobi has been doing fine the past couple of games, but Jesse Lingard is a much better player, and he's a much more reliable option, in my opinion, if we want to play someone centrally. Okay, again, I think Jesse Lingard would, even on the wing, I think Jesse Lingard would be fine for Everton. Okay, I really would. And I just think he would be a great addition to our squad. He would bolster our squad depth, which is very, very important, especially going into the latter half and stages of the Premier League season, or for cup runs in general. Okay, I would really like to see Jesse Lingard at Everton. I don't know how many more times I'm going to say that or can say that. And again, for the Evertonian fans that don't want Jesse Lingard, I know I'm in the minority here, but I'm not entirely too sure why. Now, some of them that I talked to said that West Ham were the perfect club for him, which is why he did so well and excelled. But again, I really think he'll do bits for us at Everton. I really think he'll do well if we sign him. So again, we're considering making an offer in the next 48 hours, and I really hope we do, because think of this, right? Jesse Lingard is going to get absolutely no playing time at United this season, okay? He'll get the odd game here, the odd game there, and maybe come on as a super sub, all right? But look, they got Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Martial, Cavani. Like, United have so many more better options than Lingard. Hold on, that sentence didn't make sense. Let me rephrase. United has so much squad depth, basically, that I feel Jesse Lingard has just fallen down in the pecking order, especially with the arrival of Cristiano freaking Ronaldo. Okay. So that, again, I don't see Jesse Lingard getting much playing time at United at all. And if Jesse Lingard wants to get playing time, he will get playing time at Everton Football Club, and he will have a chance to show the whole world again why, he's the quality of player that he is. And he is part of the England's, and he's part of England's World Cup qualifiers as well. So there you go. But again, with the likes of Bruno in front of him and just the plethora of attacking options that United has, I don't see him getting much playing time at all. And I think everyone can agree with me on that. So that's why I really hope we can get him in, so he'll get playing time. He can show his quality. He can do wonderful things for Everton. And yeah, again, I just really like Jesse Lingard. Hopefully he comes. Moving on then. According to Alan Myers, Everton are in talks to sign Salomon Rondon. So, okay, yeah. Again, I said this last video or so. I would like to see Salomon Rondon at Everton. He would be a good backup, experienced striker for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and I'm pretty sure he would know that his role would be as a backup to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, which is completely fine. And I think Rondon would accept that. And again, I think Rondon would, score a couple of decent goals for us. He would help Calvert-Lewin out absolutely, and he would be a good signing, especially with Moise Kean. I mean, Moise Kean to Juventus, him signing for Juventus, it's almost imminent at this point. We're just waiting for it to happen. So getting Rondon in, again, I think would be a good signing for Everton. And hopefully the move falls through. I'm pretty sure we're not going to have to pay much money for him at all as well. So a good piece of business. I mean, look at Damari Gray. What an absolute bargain he's been so far. So if we can get a similar deal for Rondon, if he can, come on as a sub or just start a couple games, maybe a cup game or so, if he can get us a couple goals, some assists this season, that's fine with me. I think Rondon would be, I think that'd be good for us to have Salomon Rondon on the team. So, let's make it happen. Let's do this. Let's make it happen. Definitely a much better option than Neil Maupay. And by the way, every single Neil Maupay link to Everton has pretty much died at this point, which I'm very happy with because shouldn't have even been a thing in the first place. But anyway, that's all I got to say about Everton transfer rumors today. Again, at the time of making this video, this is all I know, folks. So watch, as soon as I end this video and something happens in the next couple of hours, like, big transfer, I'll just do a next video. It is what it is. Okay. But again, as far as I'm concerned, this is the biggest thing going on regarding transfer rumors, transfer wise at Everton Football Club. What else? The last thing I wanted to mention was PSG, who are actually currently playing in a French League One game against Reims right now, I believe. And the reason why I wanted to mention it is because this is the first set of game action that Lionel Messi, the greatest soccer player of all time, is going to have for PSG. He didn't make the starting 11. I checked the starting 11 and I watched a little bit of the first half of the game before I hopped on this video. He didn't make the starting 11. Mbappe actually scored. And that's another thing, right? Mbappe playing for PSG right now, scoring this goal, and with only 2 days left in the transfer, almost literally confirms to me that he will not be moving to Real Madrid this season. It will be next season. So there you go on that. But Lionel Messi is on the bench today currently for PSG. I'm sure he'll make an appearance. And if he does make an appearance today, that's going to be awesome. Hopefully he gets a goal. And hopefully when he officially is put in the starting lineup for PSG, whether that be a home game, which I assume will be a home game or away game, I hope he gets his debut goal and I hope he scores. So yeah, best of luck to Lionel Messi at PSG, however long he may stay there. Anyways, that's all I got to say for today. If you've liked this video, please hit that like button. It only takes a second. And, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on your bell notifications, especially if you are enjoying the JP Football Podcast. And please spread the word about it. It really means the world to me when you like, subscribe, and do all those awesome, wonderful things. Again, I want to get player interviews in, but I want more people, to come to the channel. So that way, when we do interview local and star players, there will be a decent amount of people to see it as well. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you so much again for tuning in to this episode of the JP Football Podcast. If you want me to talk about any other big club or anything football related that's not Everton, or if you have any thoughts of your own or opinions on Everton, just leave it in the comments below. I would love to read it and I would love to talk about whatever you want me to talk about next episode. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today. And until next time.